Well, I just seen red. I picked up a Kaiser blade that was sitting there by the screen door. Some folks called it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade.
Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at another Combiner Wars figure in the Protectobot series, and it is Blades. Oh, we knew this was going to be a retool of the Alpha Bravo figure from the Aerial Bots right when we first seen it. And we actually get this mold again with Vortex in the upcoming Combaticon set, which is, I mean, what are you going to do? It's a helicopter mold. Of course you're going to use it as many times as you can. But yeah, so I picked this entire setup, actually. It was kind of odd at my local Toys R Us. Really shocking to see them in. So let's go ahead and get started. Take a look at his packaging. And here we have Blades in package, just like all the other Protectobots. It's pretty much the same thing. It's the clamshell, which I do have to admit, I like the new clamshell designs they've got with these Protectobots. It makes getting the comic book and the figure out so much easier. And if you want to try to preserve the packaging, you can do that too. So that's really nice from a collector standpoint. But it's got the comic book, the IDW comic in the background. Transformers Generations, we've got this kind of turquoisey, green-blue color theme going on here. We got him in robot mode. There's a picture of his helicopter mode, which he is looks like a Coast Guard rescue helicopter color scheme, which is pretty cool. I do dig that. I like the blade going over on the artwork down there. Like, that looks pretty cool. And it says Blades at the bottom. It's got the wraparound Autobot artwork there, and it combines to form Defensor, just like all the others. So yeah, here he is in the package. There's this helicopter. Again, I like that. That looks pretty cool. Artwork at the top, looking pretty cool. Back of the package, just like all of the others, we have a picture of his robot, his helicopter mode. There's Defensor in the wire model, all of the other Protectobots that are available, and his bio, which is kind of funny because it talks about how he likes to chop up Decepticons and use copter kung fu, and he's a rescue helicopter. And always, the big thing that I always remember about Blades is in the cartoon, he shows up, there's like a fire, and these people are hanging out of the building, and the other Protectobots are trying to save people, and he uses his helicopter blades to create like a vortex and blow people off of the building so another robot can catch them. And I'm like, why didn't he just like drop a ladder? Wouldn't that have been safer? So I don't know. He's kind of a weird character to me. Always has been. And there's his bio. If you guys want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. So that's Blades in package. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Blades out of the package, and well, he's Blades. I'm kind of on this character. Always have been. I like the fact they had the helicopter. In fact, I think he's the first helicopter Transformer that we actually get in the cartoon. I know Whirl came out way before this guy, but he never made the cartoon. I never had this character as a kid. I don't know. He was kind of there. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. I like the color scheme. I like the red and the white and the gray. I like the Autobot logo there. Again, it's just a remold of Alpha Bravo, which it is what it is. The biggest gripe I've got about this redeco is the face. There is something off-putting about that face, and I don't know what it is. It just looks weird to me, and I don't know. I can't put my finger on why I don't like it. I love the fire rescue, or the Coast Guard rescue up here. The Autobot logo, that looks awesome. Definitely cool. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay looking little figure. It's the head's just not my cup of tea, and I don't know why. So he does come with his little foot slash hand piece to form Defensor here. It doesn't want to focus. And this one's white. That's kind of interesting. So we've had black, red, and then white. I don't know if they're supposed to be color-coded or what. And then he's got this little gun, and he's actually got a gun that I like. It's got all the bullets on there looking real cool. A lot of nice detail. Unfortunately, there's not much going on that side. But yeah, there he is. He also comes with a comic. Very cool. Decent artwork on the inside. We get to see Cosmos, which is cool. I'm happy to see that. And we get this really awesome picture of Skylynx. I cannot wait for him to come out in the wave. That's going to be fantastic. And then at the end of the comic, we get a picture of the Decepticons. Look like they're playing poker. Galvatron again. I'm hoping we get a leader class Galvatron. That would be awesome. And then again, we see Laserbeak with the wheels, and we also see Buzzsaw with the wheels. So maybe we'll get a new Laserbeak and Buzzsaw out of the line. Who knows? Definitely interesting. Now, articulation on this figure is just like Alpha Bravo. He has a ball joint on his head. He has no waist articulation. There's ball joints at the shoulders. He has an elbow joint, nothing at his hands, ball joints at his hips, knee joints, and kind of foot movement because, well, it's part of the transformation. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically him. Alright, so here we have some close-up shots of Blades. And again, there's something about that face that's a miss to me. I mean, it's sculpted well. I like the metallic blue, but there's something about it that's a bit off. I like the gray and the Autobot logo here. I think that looks good. The shoulders are nice with the gray and the silver and the red. Really dig this Autobot Rescue logo on the back here. That looks nice. We get the red helicopter piece. Now, I will say the blades don't fit on the back as well as Alpha Bravo, which is kind of interesting. Again, that's probably my favorite part of the figure right there, that logo. But yeah, overall, pretty decent. Like the white head sculpt. It just, not my favorite character. And here we have the bottom half of the bot. Again, he's got the missiles coming off. They're painted silver in this incarnation. We've got kind of a silver crotch piece. White on the legs, red legs. Got the rescue and the white stripe. Looking pretty decent with the front cockpit of the helicopter bringing up the bottom of the feet. And, you know, the rest of it's pretty much red. Now, I will say, what's nice is there are no real hollow parts on this figure, and that does make him look a little bit more solid. Alright, so the comparison everybody wants to see is how does this guy look next to Alpha Bravo? So let's go ahead and compare the two bots. Alright, so here we have Blades with Alpha Bravo, and they are exactly the same mold. This is the first of the Protectobots that did no major retooling, which is very disappointing. I can see the helicopter keeping the same mold, but yeah, this is kind of like Breakneck and Quickslinger, how they basically just got a new head and a repaint. So they are exactly the same with different head sculpts on them. There is no difference whatsoever. The same arms, the same chest. Obviously going to have the same legs because they form the helicopter bits. But, yeah, I mean, I can see the arms and the legs, but at least give us a different chest piece. I think that would have been nice, but, it is what it is. It just kind of shows you Blades was already pretty much designed, I think. This guy was probably designed before this guy, is my personal opinion, but, yeah, it is what it is. And here's just a nice close-up shot of the two bots side by side, so you can see in explicit detail, they are exactly the same. They just have different head sculpts and different paint apps. And here we have Blades with his fellow Protectobots. Of course, we got First Aid and Streetwise, Blades, and then Rook. He is the smallest of the group. He's kind of a mirror match in color scheme to First Aid, which is interesting. And it blows my mind every time I look at these guys and look at Streetwise and how off dirty white he is. That is really, really cool. But yeah, I mean, they look pretty good as a team together. Yeah, I mean, those are the appendages for Defensor. I mean, that's really all you can really say to it there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah. And here we have Blades in his helicopter mode, and, well, he's a red helicopter. The blade works, it spins around, he has humongous amounts of armaments for a rescue vehicle. I don't get that at all. It just looks really weird. But I like the overall color scheme of the helicopter. I like the red with the black cockpit. I like the white stripe here, the rescue there, the little gray turbines in the back, and this rescue logo here just looks amazing. And it's funny, as I go over this helicopter, a helicopter flies over the house. But yeah, okay, just kind of a close-up, just to get a really nice shot. I mean, that looks spectacular. That is awesome. Why the police and ambulance vehicles can't have logos like that, I don't know. That just looks amazing. The rescue, again, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a Coast Guard style helicopter. Rescue chopper, which is pretty cool. I do appreciate that. That works well for this figure and, you know, for the helicopter mode. Minus the missiles, of course. For comparison, and here we have Blades with Alpha Bravo in the helicopter modes, and like I said, they're exactly the same figure. There was no molding difference whatsoever. The only difference really is the paint job. We've got a black little nose piece up here, which this is all red. The cockpit is painted exactly the same, all black. The body on this one's obviously red versus this one's white. We've got a white stripe that goes up along there, and we've got the really nice rescue decal back here. We've got one blue stripe here, which kind of gives this the look of a you know, airline jumbo jet, like a 747 or something. And then he's got the blue stripe on the back here. He's got bronzy colored missiles here versus the silver. The silver actually looks a lot better, I think, on the deco. Black arms, which kind of stick out on this, whereas the gray kind of matches the gray on that with the missiles and everything. So I think it works a little better with this one. And then the Blades figure actually has silver painted rotors, where this is just the white plastic like the rest of it. So, you know, all in all, I think this one probably has the better paint scheme of the two helicopters. So is Blades a figure you want in your Transformers collection? Well, again, obviously if you're building Defensor, this is a must-have piece. As a standalone figure, it's okay. I'm torn. I really like the color scheme. I do. I think the helicopter color scheme looks better than the Alpha Bravo color scheme, and the robot generally does, but I think I like the Alpha Bravo face better than I do the Blades face, and I don't know why. I just do. If you're looking for a Generations helicopter, I mean, I guess he'd be okay. Kids are going to like him, but he's definitely a piece you have to have for Defensor. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Other than that, I mean, it's really just a repainted Alpha Bravo with some slight differences. Yeah, I mean, he is what he is. And again, it's that face. I don't know what it is about that face. There's something about it that's a bit off to me, but, you know, he's going to go on to Defensor, so it's not going to bug me too much. But there is Blades, the Protectobot from Transformers Combiner Wars.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and as always, look for more videos in the future.